So, I have two fresh batteries here, freshly charged from the charger, whatever that means. And I have had my final pre-lobster tail experiment test. Both on the lower half of the hot dog Brötchen, which was very good. I've saved the upper half for tomorrow. And sandwiched between halves of the half croissant that I had left. And I plan tomorrow to make a full sandwich, top and bottom, from a croissant with a fraction, probably a bit less than half of the lobster salad that is, God willing, going to exist tomorrow. So I have put the tail into the fridge in a plastic box, resting on a folded up kitchen towel, paper towel, with another little dirtier folded up kitchen towel inside of it, but at the bottom. So the fresh towel is like 3 or 4 layers before anything gets to the less fresh towel. So that's my simulation of a sieve, and my simulation of a lobster salad. I would sandwich, both open sandwich on half of a hot dog, Brötchen, lightly toasted, and on a half of a croissant, missing its tips. So it was a little attenuated, but tomorrow I expect, God willing, that there will be a whole croissant, split horizontally, so to speak, pushed in a little to make space for the lobster salad, and then closed up with a good-sized dollop of lobster salad in it. And that there will also be a lightly toasted top half of a hot dog roll, hot dog Brötchen, literally. So tomorrow's the big day for the lobster tail. The lobster claw was pleasant. I hardly remember it. That was on the croissant, half of it. Well, I don't know. I don't remember. But it tasted good. Could also try it on a bagel, but no, I'm not going to. Not this time. If I ever blow that much money on 140 grams of lobster meat, that's 20 cents a gram, I think. That's expensive. I figure that one cent a gram is reasonable for food. 2 cents a gram is a little expensive for food. So 20 cents a gram, well, sashimi typically costs like 40 or between 40 and 50 euros per kilo, so that's between 4 and 5 cents a gram. So that ain't cheap, but it ain't 20 cents either. 20 cents a gram is starting to look like getting up into the beluga caviar universe or something like that. Fish and Paradise also sells that, but I don't think I'm likely to fall prey to this. Who knows? If I somehow end up entertaining President Putin, I would surely gladly buy a tin, a small tin of proper sturgeon caviar. But failing that, I don't think so. The photograph, the terror photograph on the latest pack of Gauloise's Blau is a little boy about to smoke or something, or I don't know. But he looks a little like President Putin. He does. I think President Putin's first cigarette. And I prefer to give him his title, like I would prefer to say President Trump, not Trump or Drumpf or whatever the socialists say, because he beat out their woman candidate, not to mention the feminists. Oh my goodness. And the stories from the FBI about how they were committed to President Clinton, supposed to investigate her for her crimes. Well, she did actually, apparently, perform criminal activity, not maybe with intent, but nevertheless criminal. Apparently in more than one way, more ways than one. The Clinton Foundation apparently was a pipeline for ambassadorial posts. Wonderful stuff, huh? We came, we saw, he died. Oh my goodness. My goodness. We are in the hands of psychopaths. Well, that's not a surprise. According to something that I've read or heard, whatever. Something like 1% of us are psychopaths, and that fits well with the percentage of us that would be top dog in a tribal setting of around 100 people. 1%. Just the right statistics to put a psychopath in every pot or every tribe. The guy who rises to the top, regardless. How can you tell if a politician is lying? His lips are moving. Credited to Ronald Reagan, former president of the U.S. Anyway, that's 9 minutes and 30 seconds. That's enough for now. There's nothing happening here anyway.